Straight in the face. Come here. Come on. Little shit. And you may as well. Everything else in the bloody game's tried to blow me up or eat me so far. Sort it. There we go. Because I cannot be bothered dealing with them just yet. So yeah, I came this direction. I'm trying to get the first video kind of show you what I did since fucking fraps crashed. At least if I can show you what I did, tell you what I told you in the original one, I'll be able to go and finish off the damn house and you'll know all you need to know, and we can get this video over with instead of standing around on the beach with creepers chasing us. So yeah, I picked up some wood, came up this direction and saw quite a nice cliff, as I showed you earlier. Just over this direction. Let's pick up a few of my lost items on the way. Yeah, I saw this and I kind of thought, oh, it might be nice to build a cliff type house. Big glass panel on the front, kind of access via this little path up the front of the cliff. And as usual with this game, I got to the top of the cliff and saw much more exciting stuff than I had done down there, in the form of this rather interesting floaty ball type thing, which I thought, oh, that might make a nice house. It even has like a little step. So yeah, I was thinking about making that my house, hollowing it out, and then as I went over this direction to see what I could see, considering there's lots of water, there's a really nice waterfall over the far side as well, and lots of sand in the background, and obviously that lava I showed you earlier was quite close as well. Considering all that's around, I thought that this would be a really good place to build a base. And when I finally got up here, lo and behold, where the cursor is now, there was quite a big spike of stone. This area was kind of a bit up and down and jumpy and whatever. I've leveled it off, and I was going to build a house here. Like I said earlier, it's just too close to the cloud layer. The clouds are right on top, and it would bug the hell out of me if constantly I'm having to deal with clouds going through the house while I'm trying to film and things. So I was actually thinking about just trying to lower the whole area, and so I dug myself a little cave over this direction, mainly because there was some coal. Little walkway around, and whenever I saw the spike hanging down, I thought, yeah, I can use that to get down, build myself a lower platform, and maybe make my house there instead, get rid of the upper platform. But as I was doing it and starting to make the framework on the bottom with dirt, I came back here to have a look, and it kind of looked like the bottom layer was growing out of this overlap from the cliff, which I thought was kind of cool. And basically I thought, I'm going to do that with my house. Oh shit with you. Right, so I did, basically. Just little entrance up here, nothing's really finished. You saw it earlier anyway, so really I'm not showing you anything you don't know, but we'll do it for the sake of the story. And then you can pretend you saw the original videos, which never ever saw the light of day, and everybody can be happy. So yeah, this is it. Not a fan of cobblestone already said that, so I'm going to make the walls out of normal stone so it kind of looks a bit more in touch with the stuff that's around it. I know that sounds a bit poncy, but I kind of like to work with sand sometimes. I mean, one of the nicest things I think I ever created on Minecraft was basically a sand castle, literally a castle made of sand. I like sand because it has its own gravity, it doesn't float. I like building with it because to do windows and things like that you have to plan ahead, but sand growing down from this, just, I don't know, in my head it doesn't work. I don't like glass houses either. Don't like dirt houses. Wood houses are okay obviously, but they tend to be a bit more short term. So considering the amount of grey that you can obviously see as I pan around, I thought, right, I'm just going to do it out of stone. We also have some rather weird looking trees in this area too. So do it out of stone we shall. As soon as I get myself kitted out a little bit better, I think. And shit, I have no stone. Got you, which isn't ideal. Means I lost my coal whenever we went walkabout, didn't I? Damn it. Damn it, damn it. Oh well, no matter. Stone sword. Stone pick. In fact, 2 stone picks. Because I'm going to need... In fact, we're going to have more than 2 stone picks. Because I'm going to need to mine a awful lot of coal and stone to get this working, so we may as well think. Might as well do it properly. Okay, so that's about as far as we went. I am going to go down. I'm going to mine my little socks off. I'm going to get as much coal, as much stone, as much everything as I can. And when I'm done with that, I'm going to come back and possibly do another video. Possibly tomorrow, because I've now been recording for about 4 hours and my throat feels like sandpaper. But yeah, next time you come, we will be working on the house. Trying to make it look a bit sexier than it is now, if that's possible. I'm also intending to put in a second layer for the bedroom. This is going to be like a living room area. A little bit of storage here. Stairs up, obviously. Oh, see, that's quite nice over there too. There's so many nice things on this map. I could join that up and make like an Uber garden. Aside from all the deadly things that would spawn underneath me. But hey, that's part of the game. So anyway, yeah, thanks for listening to me ramble. Hopefully I got enough information in this video to bring you up to date with the original one. And possibly... Oh Christ, I didn't even mention anything, did I? No, I didn't. Right. Before I go... Oh dear, I hate playing and thinking at the same time. Before I go, I am actually looking for some people, one, maybe to begin with, 1 or 2, to play with live on Minecraft. Eventually, I would quite like to have maybe a few people join up, maybe look to getting the server sorted. I quite like the idea of having my own world with people kind of coming and going in it, so that every time I log in there's interesting stuff to see. So if you're into Minecraft, bearing in mind I am in my 30s, I am not 18, I am very unlikely to agree to do a load of videos with a 16-year-old who's going to pester me. So if you're a bit older, maybe got kids, maybe got some work to do, I'm only planning on doing maybe an hour or two a week. That'll easily translate into 4 or 5 videos. So if you just want to spend some time, have a little bit of fun, help me build some stuff, maybe plan some adventures or whatever, all my contact details are on YouTube. Feel free to use those for this or for any other video. Also, feel free, if you see something in these Minecraft videos that you think looks cool, feel free to kind of point me towards it, let me know where it is so I can go and have a look for you. If you think of any cool names for the areas I see, or if you can think of any cool things that you might like me to do, I don't know, change that little river into a great big overflow from the top that we can sail down in boats, maybe make some mine cart assisted elevators or something, I don't know. Feel free to leave a comment, feel free to email me, feel free to Twitter, whatever else is on there, and let me know. So yeah, I'm definitely going to go and mine at this point. You're definitely going to go and have fun doing whatever it is you do whenever you're not here. And I'll speak to you later. Thanks for listening to me ramble.